Hello guys, my name is Troy. Welcome back to my booktube channel. Today is episode 2 of my pre-recorded videos for spring break. Right now I am in Arizona and I am, away from home. I might not be able to reply to all of you guys' comments on this video, or it may just take me a while to do that because I might be doing something other. I don't know. I'm not going to be there when this video launches basically, and I'm just, chilling in on spring break right now while you guys are watching this. So yeah, that's kind of what pre-recorded means. I just pre-recorded it before spring break and scheduled it out to hit you guys. I think this is a Wednesday. We'll see. But in this video, guys, today I'm going to be giving you my Bookstagram guide. I'll be telling you guys what Bookstagram is for those of you that don't know, and then I'm going to tell you guys how I take my Bookstagram pictures. And Bookstagram just means bookish Instagram. I have my own Instagram account at Troy Reads if you want to go follow me there, and I'll just be walking you through how I take my 2 types of pictures, and we'll do that, and we'll explain everything like editing, writing out the caption. I'll share as much as I can with you guys in this video, and I'll also share with you guys what Bookstagram is in general if you don't know. So before we do start this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel down below, and comment what your Bookstagram is, and maybe we can all go follow each other. It would be a great time. All right, let's jump right into the video. So what is Bookstagram? Like BookTube, a community of YouTubers who like to talk about books, it is basically the same thing on Instagram. So there are a bunch of book lovers on Instagram as well, and usually BookTube and Bookstagram are actually kind of tied together in that usually if someone has a BookTube, they'll have a Bookstagram, or if someone has a Bookstagram, they'll also have a BookTube. Basically just another place for a lot of readers to connect. And so there isn't like a direct app called Bookstagram, or there's not even like a subcategory within Instagram. It's more of like you follow a bunch of people that have book related accounts and we all form this amazing community, and we all have like our own hashtags and stuff. It's kind of hard to explain. It's just basically a subcategory of Instagram, an unofficial subcategory of Instagram, where there are book lovers who post pictures about books and they share what they're currently reading, share what they've read lately, post amazing, beautiful photos of their bookshelves, and it's just a lot of place for like a lot of photography and book selfies and all kinds of fun stuff. I know there are some beautiful like book photos, like aesthetic book shots that I'm just kind of trying to strive for in 2020, but I'm kind of getting there. A lot of my shots are kind of generic, like me in this chair, like eating a brownie or something, me on my bed holding up a bunch of books, or like me, sticking my book on my bookshelf. Like I think my posts are a little bit more generic, and I'm trying to get more complex as I go, but today I'm going to take you on how I take those photos, how I edit them, how I write out captions, find hashtags, all that fun stuff. So if you do want to start and get a Bookstagram account, I can help you with that, how you take your first photo, because guys, I literally use I don't know where it is, but I literally just use my phone to take pictures because I do have that good of a camera. And so we're going to do that. It's going to be a great time, so let's go. So the first kind of photos that I take are ones that have me in the shot and me like taking, like holding up a book or something. I'll show a few on screen. There you go. See, they're really cool. And the first step to kind of taking this shot is to clean up my bed, create a little book stand, get some lighting going, and I'm gonna do all that right now. So let's clean up this area. Let's do some stuff. Let's go. So guys, here is the setup. I've got my lighting in the back so that it's kind of like, there you go. That's a little perspective of you. The light is pointing directly at the bed. And then I've got this book stack over here. This is just for me to put my camera on. So I'll put my camera right here, and my camera is my phone, so it'll look exactly like this. And I will start recording, and I'll do various poses on there, and then I will, screenshot the poses that I like, and then I'll post them and I'll edit them. So let's go. Okay, so if you can hear me guys, kind of like where this is like actually the time we're gonna be taking photos. And so basically I'm just gonna make a few poses, like smiling or like tilting my head to the side or doing some cool pose or something. I'm gonna try out a few, you guys can see it, and then I will like screenshot the video to which photos I'll like, and that'll be it. So let's take a few poses and let's get on to the next kind of type of photo. For the book kind of picture, you're going to need a flat surface and a book, and what you're going to do is you're going to decorate that flat surface, and you're going to put some pretty decorations or some blankets or some candles or something, and make the book you know, look pretty in its environment. We're going to slowly decorate it and make it look good. So let's do that. Okay, so what I normally like to do is I like to have some contrast within my background. So what I'll do is I'll just get a blanket or something. I will spread it out over my backdrop, and that way I can have like something to put this on. And I'll show you guys like the top view in a second. And so see, it already looks hecka better with this pattern, and it kind of matches the book too. So I try to get some sort of blanket that matches. And now I've got like kind of the base set, and now you're just gonna see me put some decorations around and, you know, all around this book, and we're gonna make the picture look pretty, and then we'll take it and then I'll show you guys the editing. So let's do that. So now I've got my kind of set up, and as you can see, I just have like a bunch of candles and tea, strange things I found around my house, honestly. So, I mean, you can do this with anything as long as it kind of sticks with the pattern. You know, this cover is like blue and white, and so we have like the blue and white background, and then we have some white and bluish candles and stuff. So now I'm going to take my picture, either get like a straight top-down view, which in this case it doesn't look that great, so I think I'm gonna get down and do like a more this kind of view. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a few pictures and then we will edit both photos that we took so far. Okay guys, so now that we've taken all of the pictures that we needed, we are going to now choose which picture we like best, and then we're going to edit them. I'm going to show you guys how I edit my photos. I'm just going to show you the editing process for the kind of me in the picture photo, just because I think it's a little bit more involved than just the basic like book photo. So I'm just going to show you guys how I do that. Okay, and so I kind of narrowed it down to these two pictures, and I like the second one better just because it has that kind of like playful smile. It's a little bit more creative. It has like that line of sight, me doing this rather than just me holding up books like a normal person. And so I use two apps to do this. I use Snapseed, and we do that first, and then I also use Facetune too. So if you're going into the App Store, if you want to kind of use these editing apps, I use Snapseed and Facetune too. And so as you can see, that's my last thumbnail photo. Very entertaining. But now we're going to select our new photo and we're going to edit that one. So then we're going to go to Tools, we're going to go to Tune Image, and we're going to change the brightness up. I like to add a lot of brightness, so like up it by 40%. I like to saturate it by like 30%. I like to add like a teeny bit of ambience. Put some highlights and cool down the photo. And so now see, we've already gotten a lot better photo, and you can see with me kind of changing it that I've already totally made this picture a lot more, you know, pleasing to look at. So now that we've finished that, we're going to go to export and we're going to save a copy. This Snapseed part is really quick, and then we're going to Facetune 2, which is the second app, and then I also use Instagram at the end, but of course I need Instagram. And so again, you can see that I opened up that thumbnail image, and now we're going to, you know, put this in. And first I'm going to go to retouch, and what I like to do is I like to smoothen up kind of my acne a little bit because it can be jarring at times. Maybe some of my leg hair too, because I don't really want that in the picture. So yeah, there you go. Now my face looks smooth. And then I'm also going to whiten my teeth, although they're pretty white already actually in this picture. So I'm just going to whiten those just so they can stand out a little bit. And then I'm going to go to the defocus section. And so in the defocus section, I'm going to click auto, and we'll see what it gives us. And so it looks like it already got it pretty accurate. Like I might want to defocus my legs. I don't think those really add anything to the picture. So I'm going to defocus my legs, defocus kind of some of the spaces between my fingers, and the defocus is to pull me out of the background so like I can just stand out from the background. And I think this is how I'm just going to keep it, and then I'm going to defocus it even more, and then I'm just going to kind of fill in where Facetune got it wrong, and I'm just going to make sure everything's primed and ready. And so now that we got that done, I think that's all we have to do with Facetune 2. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on my Instagram homepage, and as soon as you open up, there's dogs with a cute book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my kind of edit section. You just go to the plus sign at the bottom of the homepage. So now I'm going to use this picture right here, and I'm going to kind of crop it a little bit because I can't just upload it like this. I have to actually get it into the square shape. So I'm going to press this little enlarge button, and then it'll give me like the max size. And I like to actually do it a little bit more, just so I'm filling up the whole picture. Maybe a little bit more space though above my head. And then I'm just gonna put myself in the center, and there we go. That's like all the cropping I need. And we're gonna take this picture and we're actually gonna enhance it with Instagram editing. So I like to add the filter Clarendon. I'll bring it down to like 35, but this filter is literally a lifesaver. It just ties everything together, my pictures, and my brand is usually like blue and green, and so this really adds that kind of blue feel to it. I use this on all of my thumbnails and all of my Instagram photos, so I could recommend one Instagram filter, it would be Clarendon. Now I'm going to go to the edit section. I'm going to add some brightness. I like to add highlights just to kind of bring out my features, and then I'm going to add a little bit of saturation so I'm not as pale, and I need it to look natural, like so not too red. I'm going to sharpen the image, and I'm going to actually bring down the saturation because it was too big. I'm going to bring down the highlights because it was too much. I want it to keep it as natural as possible. I'm going to add a tilt shift to the kind of photo, and that makes it defocus everything else. So basically the only thing that's focused right now is the books and a little bit part of my face. That's kind of what I want to have. I don't want my legs to be in focus because they're not like looking great. So there we go, that looks great. I think I'm going to add a little bit of color. I'm going to add this kind of dark blue. I'm going to bring it down to like a 20. Just so it's like kind of slightly accented in there. And yeah, that should look good. And I think we're good. Stop texting me while I'm recording. But yeah, so let's like look at how much this improved since I started. So I started with this, and I ended with this. See, look at that. It looks so much better than when I started in the Instagram editing, in the Facetune editing, and the Snapseed editing. Editing is so important, and that's why I just love it. It makes my pictures look so much better. And so now that I got the picture, we're going to write out the caption, and then we'll end off this video. So guys, the next part is writing the caption. So as you can see, I got my image in the post section. But anyways, to write a caption, I kind of have a kind of way to do that. I usually post when a YouTube video goes out. So I'll say, hey guys, check out my YouTube video. And then I'll go into what I was reading. So I'll do like self-promo, I'll do some reading, like what I'm currently reading, my reading progress, and then I'll do hashtags. Those are the 3 separate segments. So let's do that with me. I haven't posted an Instagram photo in like about 2 or 3 weeks. So instead of like talking about a YouTube video, I'm just gonna explain why I was inactive, and we'll do that. So I'll say like, I'm back or something. So this is a good start. I'm going to revise all these. I just want to kind of quickly walk you through this. So I said, I'm back. I finally returned to my Bookstagram account. I was super stressed in February with school and YouTube and had to step away from Instagram for a few weeks. But now I'm back and with a lot of ideas for future posts. Now I'm going to go into my kind of what I'm reading section and explain what's happening in the photo. So this was my February . So yeah, and then here's a second kind of like an idea, a concept for my second like paragraph, and I said these were my favorite books. These were my February books. I thoroughly enjoyed both Scythe by Neil Shusterman and The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, but didn't really enjoy Three Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake. February was a lazy reading month, but I plan to have a much better month in March. Let's do this thing. So that's kind of, you know, my current reading update, and then I'm gonna go into hashtags. But guys, I literally just do this. Hashtag Bookstagram. Hashtag books, hashtag book, hashtag reading, hashtag book lover, hashtag bookworm, hashtag bookie, hashtag bookish, hashtag book nerd. So basically just kind of stemming off all the book things. I'll do hashtags of the books. I'll go like hashtag Scythe, hashtag the author, hashtag Neil Shusterman. I'll just put in a lot of hashtags because that's how people find you. What you can do is you can kind of go like just hashtag books, and then it'll give you like different options that you can choose. Like it'll give you things that other people use, and so there you go, like book stack challenge, hashtag books, and hashtag books to try. So like there's literally just so many hashtags that you can use, and it suggests you. So if you're typing in reading, it'll give you even more hashtags. So basically just put in a few hashtags to describe what your photo is, and maybe people will find you and you can get more followers. So that is basically it. Then I like to tag the authors. So like if Neil Schusterman has an Instagram account, there we go. I'll tag the authors, and I'll do a little bit more formatting on my post, and then I'll post it. So you can see, guys, like a formatted caption. So and you guys can go on my account and look at all my hashtags that I've been using and all my pictures. You can just utilize my account for whatever you want. But that is basically my Bookstagram. That's how I do it. And if you have any more questions, leave it to me in the comments, and I'll definitely try to get back to you. All right, let's get into the outro. Okay, guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had a super fun time making it. Instagram is such a good place, and I definitely recommend you guys join it, install the app, follow me, and follow the people in the comments. Make sure to leave your Instagram handle down below, and we can all follow each other, maybe start like a group chat or something. I would love to do that. And I'm always open to your messages in the DMs. I love talking to you guys. And so if you want to ask me questions that's like not in the comments, you know, just kind of go into my profile and send me a DM. I would love to talk to you guys. So if you did like this video, make sure to give it a big like and subscribe to my channel down below. And again, comment on your Instagram handle. Do you guys have Bookstagram? What are your opinions on Bookstagram? Would you like to start a Bookstagram? What do you think of like my editing process or any of the stuff that I shared today? I would just love to hear your opinions. I will be in Arizona, I think, when this video uploaded, so I don't know if I'm able to respond to your comments, but I am trying to respond to comments at some point. I just don't know when I'll be able to respond to your comments. Make sure to check out my last video. It was all about my dystopian recommendations. It was a super fun video. I shared a lot of good recommendations that you guys might like, so make sure to hit up that video. And I think that wraps it up, guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.